Good morning and welcome back to another video. Today, plan for Jack's second to last full day in Barcelona and on this trip is to go to Parc Guell or Guell. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's like kind of a famous park. And then we're gonna go to La Boqueria, try out some different foods. It's just our luck that the entire walk all the way to the park is uphill and legs are burning a little bit. A little bit so far. Okay, we made it to Parc Guell. We're just gonna line up here and get our tickets and go inside. First little sneak peek of it right here. So we made it into the park and it seems like everybody's going that way right now. And that's where it looks like there's some cool like buildings and stuff, but ever going against the flow, we decided to go this way, away from the tourists. And I know that there's an amazing view from up top here somewhere. Sagrada Familia, port way down there by the water. And over there is Montjuic Park. At the top of the park here, the highest point, Cruz de los Tres Crosses, or Hill of the Three Crosses. One thing I wasn't expecting, all these vendors selling water, selling little bird noise makers, bunch of stuff like that. Little trinkets that you can just order on Amazon for $1 for 100 of them. Gaudi Museum here. Can't see them, but there's parrots up there. They're squawking everywhere we go. Parrots squawking in the trees. Mosaic benches just over here. It is busy here. I'm gonna see if I can get through here real quick. Ooh, wow, the whole ceiling's mosaic too. Feels like we're in the mines of Moria. Lord of the Rings reference if you didn't catch that. These crowds are no joke at all. I guess we're contributing to it, so I can't complain, but what is it? Now we're heading to La Boqueria for dinner. It is 6 o'clock and Jack and I are hungry. We're gonna go find a couple things to eat. Couple small dishes maybe. Heading to La Boqueria. That way, and then that way. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pigeons. No thank you, no thank you. That's disgusting. Very gross. Here it is, La Boqueria. We're gonna take a walk around and see what's inside. I got this chicken and vegetable burrito. It is quite good. So it's €5. And this drink, coconut mango drink, is another €2. I think that's a little steep, considering it's small, but it's also quite tasty. Jack got a beef one. Half the market is closed right now. I guess it's later in the day. I read that it was open till 8:30, so I figured the whole thing would be open, but I guess the other half is open in the earlier hours of the day. Oh my gosh. All this fresh fruit. It looks so good. Oh, little cubby hole. I got this little mixed fruit for €2.50. There's papaya, there's grapes, there's dragon fruit, there's watermelon, there's pineapple, some mango, some kiwi. And last but not least, we got ham and cheese croquettes with potato chips too.
I thought they were chicken.
Are they chicken?
Yeah.
Maybe chicken and cheese croquettes. I don't know for sure. And
it's quite cold.
I got one more of these juices too. This one's dragon fruit and coconut. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers.
Mine's gonna fall off.
Uh-oh. Good. It's definitely chicken. Creamy on the inside. Very tasty. Okay, so our last stop at La Boqueria was this little place with a huge display of chocolate. Lady comes up, hands me a bag, hands me some tongs and says, €8 for 100 grams. And I go to town. You know, I was, weighing it out in my hand thinking, oh yeah, this is maybe 80 grams, maybe 100 if on the, on the high end. It was almost 300 grams, so I just spent €22 on chocolate and macaroons and stuff, so yeah, but not too happy. €22. It's my fault. It's my own fault. I can't be angry at anyone, just angry at myself. Okay, little chocolate swirl thingy. Let's try it. It was like chocolate with dark chocolate cream on the inside. That's dulce de leche or coffee?
This one's coffee. The one I already ate.
Oh, and I got a blackberry one here, so try this one too. It's blackberry but with chocolate on the inside. It's also quite tasty. I mean, €22, I'm not too happy about that, but it's all very delicious, very tasty, and very cool. It's Thursday morning, June 2nd, and Jack is officially gone. It's a sad day, to be sure, but as the saying goes, all good things come to an end. And as sad as it is that Jack is leaving, it's just the start of something new. Solo backpacking for the rest of this year. So the plan for today is to walk to Barcelona Sands station, and then I'm hopping on a train. It'll take about 10 hours to get to Algeciras, my next destination. So I'll be in Algeciras, spend 2 days there, where I'll be going to Gibraltar, and then on Saturday I'll be heading to Tangier. It's certainly going to be weird traveling alone, but I'm excited for this challenge. I think it's going to be really fun, really unique way of seeing the world. And you know what? It's going to force me to get out of my comfort zone too and meet more people. I love meeting new people, but when you're traveling with a friend, you don't feel the need to meet with other people as much. Now I'm definitely going to have to, otherwise it's going to be a long year, a long, very lonely year. Impressed with the Spanish high-speed rail. It's really fast, and this whole time we've been up on this kind of a mound, and you can look down on the valleys down below and the cities that we pass and going through mountains. It's been really nice. Honestly, one of the most pleasant train journeys that we've taken so far, or I've taken so far. Now I don't have Jack with me. As we're heading into central Spain, the landscape is turning a lot more dry and arid. As you can see over there to the right, and possibly way off in the distance too, there's a lot of these rocky outcrops that you can see. I made it to my first stop of the day, Madrid, and now I've got about an hour and 20 minutes before my next train to Algeciras, or as the guy in Barcelona told me, not Algeciras, it's Algeciras. So probably butchering that too, but we'll be there by 8:30 tonight. This next train is going to be 5.5 hours. You know, nothing wrong with the travel day every now and then, right? Little known fact about Spain. When in Spain, get the Spanish hot dogs. Hot dogs here are to die for. They're so good. For those who couldn't tell, that was a joke. Or one at that. Just a regular Oscar Mayer hot dog. Why did I get it? I don't know. I wanted something American, I guess. And heading to my next train now. We got more snacks. Woo! Made it on the train. Algeciras. Here I come. It's really cool seeing the greenery against the red rock, the red dirt. It's a really stark contrast. And the sky's so blue too. Every once in a while I see like an old rundown farmhouse or shack of some kind made out of brick, and it's all like, I assume made out of the same the ground, the stone that I see with the red stone there. It's really nice. To Algeciras, or Algeciras as it's pronounced properly, and I can like barely contain my excitement. The last hour and a half we went through Andalusia, and we're in this national park. It's called Los Arconocales National Park. It's just north of Gibraltar and of Algeciras, and it was absolutely spectacular. It took my breath away, breathtaking the whole time. It was incredible. The sun, it was like the evening glow was just shining down over the mountains, and the mountains, they weren't tall peaks like in Switzerland. They were more just kind of soft, rounded peaks and not as tall, and it was just perfect. It was beautiful. There were like cranes flying and like rivers cutting through the mountains as well. We'd go through a tunnel and come out, and the whole mountainside would be just lit up in orange. It was perfect, beautiful. Now I'm like, this is my first day of actual solo travel, and if it's gone this well already, then I'm really excited to see what the future holds. I've arrived at the hostel, and here it is. A little bed, a closet, a shower and toilet right here. How convenient. Now this is what I've been most excited for. I've been lucky enough so far to have had a pretty cushy travel experience. Every hostel we've stayed at has been pretty good for the most part. I mean, this place isn't bad at all either. But I mean, it was easy. Typically bigger cities, people that spoke English. This time, guy spoke no English. I had to use Google Translate, figured it out just fine. And it's like the first real challenge that I've been having, and I'm so here for it, so excited. So yeah, this is the place. Here it is. I'm gonna go get some food and then come back, edit a bit, and then promptly go to bed. I'm at this little restaurant that I just saw people eating at, and truth be told, I have no idea what this is. The guy spoke very limited English and a bit of French, so that helped a bit. But he brought me this. So there's meat. I had a bite and it tasted like beef, so I think it's beef with peas and carrots and some kind of stew. It's pretty tasty. And then some bread too. I'm getting a Coca-Cola too, so pretty good so far. So I've been looking into buses that'll get me to Gibraltar tomorrow, because I'm in Algeciras right now, and the plan is tomorrow to go to Gibraltar, and see the Rock of Gibraltar, you know, technically enter the UK again, because that's land that's owned by the United Kingdom. So I'll have to bring my passport, remember that. Do that tomorrow, not have a crazy day other than that, just probably come back and relax a bit, get my ticket for Saturday. So tomorrow's Friday, get my ticket to Tangier for Saturday. And my plan is to hop in a ferry and take the ferry to Tangier on Saturday. And if all goes to plan, I'll be in Morocco and in my next continent of Africa in a couple of days. So wish me luck. Found it. Through the powers of my limited French and how Spanish kind of sounds and looks a little bit like French, I figured it out. Algeciras, Estación. Take pretty much any of those and get to La Linea, and then walk from La Linea to Gibraltar. So I'm back at the hostel, about to do some editing, and I know I already gave a room tour, but like, here's another perspective of it. In Morocco, I'll be spending between like 7 and 15 Canadian dollars a night, depending where I am. What I was surprised about was dinner. Dinner was 7 euros. I had this big stew thing that I showed with the peas and the carrots and the beef. 7 euros for that, and a Coke too, and a big basket of bread. That was like probably the most affordable meal that I paid for so far. And then I got this, just a caramello milka bar for 1 euro. So probably eat this whole thing and then edit, and yeah, that's about it. So this is where I'm signing out for my first full day of solo travel. If you like what you saw, reminder to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications too so you can find out whenever I post. I'll be posting pretty regularly, that's the plan, at least every 2 or 3, maybe 4, 5 would be pushing it, days, depending on how quickly I can get stuff edited. So yeah, follow along for more. It's gonna be an exciting time, that's for sure. I can't wait. It's like the first 5.5 weeks with Jack have been great, but I'm looking forward to this more budget approach to things, that's for sure. So yep, stick around for more, and I'll see you in the next one.